Thank you for joining. This is Live with Miami's Community News, and I'm Michael Miller, and we have a special show today. And Rabbi Yossi Harlik with Chabad of Kendall and Pinecrest and Friendship House is going to introduce our guests.
Well, thank you so much, Michael. As you know, I love coming on the show. Today, I told Michael we have a special guest. It's a group of Yeshiva boys that come on Purim to help Chabad rabbis all over the world. As you know, the Chabad centers all over the world. Make sure you hear me. The Chabad centers all over the world. And during the holiday of Purim, the joyous holiday of celebration, you always want to...
Step up a little bit.
Sorry?
Step up a little bit. Okay.
Right. At the holiday of Purim, you always want to bring joy and happiness to the community. We can't be in all different places. So we bring the Yeshiva boys to help us to celebrate the holiday. So they're studying the Yeshiva in Miami Beach. And they could share a little bit what they do and what the holiday is about. I said, let them do it. We didn't warn them before. Just brought them into the room. So sit down. I remember when I did this when I was 20 years old. I still remember. The rabbi put me on the spot, and I survived.
And this is all spontaneous. Did you know 30 minutes ago?
I did not know.
And Junior back here, did you know?
No.
Okay. So
I'll let them talk.
Okay. So why don't you first introduce you guys one at a time? We'll start over here.
So my name is Benjamin Gardetsky, and I actually live in Paris, France.
Okay.
My name is Ellie Tenenhouse, and I live in Hollywood, Florida.
My name is David Bialstock. I live in North Miami Beach.
My name is Chaim Machkin, and I live in Bell Harbor.
My name is Shushi Shvetz, and I live in Bay Harbor.
Okay. So you guys were just over the local. Where were you before? Just before you got here?
We went to hospital.
At South Miami Hospital. All right. And tell us what you were doing there.
So on Purim, today is the holiday, the Jewish holiday of Purim. So on Purim, there are 4 mitzvot, commandments, which we try to do. So we could explain a little bit all 4 of them. So the first one is what we call the Megillah. So this is a nice box. So I'll open it inside. I can even show you what's going on inside. It's a parchment with a scribe, trained scribe, wrote on it ink. I don't know if I want to show it to the camera. And if you can see, it's written on it in very, very special, beautiful handwriting ink. And basically what's written inside is the story of Purim. Do you listeners want to hear the story of Purim? A little recap? Or we'll do that later?
We'll do that a little bit later.
Okay, so this is the first mitzvah. So this is the first commandment. This is the first thing we do on Purim. So we read this. It takes about, if you're good enough, you know it well, it'll take you about 15, 20 minutes. Second one is, all the Jews, we know the Jewish people were all into charity and giving and etc. So the second thing that we do is what we call a mishloach manot. It means sending a food item, sending a gift. So in this box, we have a couple of food items. We have the special Purim. Anyone who knows Purim knows, obviously, the
There's some on my
hamantash.
desk right now.
There's some on your desk right
Thank
now,
you,
obviously.
Rabbi Harlik.
So we have this, and what we do is we have to gift someone a food item. So you have to send it with someone. So let's say we do it live on as we do it. So you would take one.
Thank you.
My friend David would take one, and you would switch because you each have to give someone. So you would switch, and by switching, you do the mitzvah, the second mitzvah of mishloach manot. The third mitzvah, we could do it live also, is charity. So we're not going to send food. What we're going to do is we're going to take at least 2 coins, and we're going to give them, we're going to put them inside, and we're going to give charity. And this is going to go straight to the poor people, which can't afford to do the holiday. It's going to go straight to
food
them.
and charity so far.
Right, so the food is not meant for poor people, only poor people. Everyone gives everyone food. Charity is meant specifically for poor people. The fourth mitzvah, I wish I could do over here, but it's to have a festive meal. Have a festive meal in honor of the holiday. Well, we could do that later, everyone in their house. So those are the full mitzvahs of Purim.
Okay. Young man, tell us what Purim means to you.
Purim's
Get closer.
Purim is it's one of the most happiest, fun Jewish holiday. Out of all the other holidays of Jewish culture, the Purim is the most happy and festive, and we wear costumes and we wear different things, and everything's supposed to be super happy, exciting. Everything's supposed to be exciting on Purim, especially compared to other holidays. So this one's a lot more exciting for me. It's a lot more fun. It's a very festive holiday compared to all other holidays, and I like it.
He's not shy at all. Okay, come on, tell us.
You want same question?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of the same answer, but it's very joyous. You go around, you see new people, you read the Megillah, you have all you.
And the Megillah is this.
Yeah, this is the Megillah. So you read the Megillah, you meet a lot of new people, you dance, you sing, we have a meal, just joy all around. And my birthday's in this month, so it's pretty nice.
So it's a constant
constant
festive occasion for the whole month. Young man, tell us about what Purim means to you.
very joyous. It's very fun. Costumes like expensive. I don't have one yet. But
He has
yeah.
a Happy Purim T-shirt. You see,
Oh,
they
there
all
you
have
are.
Happy Purim T-shirts.
All right. And at the end over here, what's your name?
Chaim.
I'm.
Well, Purim is actually the holiday where the Jews fully accepted the Torah. So that means a lot to me because it's the first time where like the Jews really seriously said that we accept everything that God has commanded us, and that's what Purim means to me.
Okay. Let's go over again. The four commandments were to read.
Read the Megillah,
Megillah.
which is the story of Purim.
Second thing was to be able to give food.
Anyone to anyone.
And third was to
Charity.
a charity. And what was the fourth one?
To have a festive meal.
Okay. My wife Susan. Susan, I'm in. All right, starting in a couple hours. This is a precursor to that. So, and the reason you were at the hospital a little while ago was to share this with people at the hospital. Did you see patients?
Yes. So
Okay.
the Lubavitcher Rebbe, he always, regarding every holiday, especially regarding the holiday of Purim, he put a lot of force that everyone should go and we should reach out and we should spread the light of the holiday for people which won't be able to do it on their own. Whether it's people, we went this morning to old age homes, to the nursing homes, when we're now in hospitals, people that might not be able to go to synagogue on their own or have people that you could exchange food with, anything that has to do with the holiday. So we go around, we went to the nursing homes, to the hospitals, to spread and to share the light and to be able to celebrate Purim with all the Jewish people together.
And who's the youngest here? Who's the
We're
youngest?
older. We're in
Okay,
older
well-
grade.
You're the youngest. So what is that like going into a rehabilitation center or to a nursing home where people are much older and can't move around much? What's that like for you to be able to share this?
So like I'm walking around like we're looking. It's like it's very sad something for some people, but some people like
Hold the microphone
the
still.
person that we just did. She actually just left today. She was leaving today, and we might even meet her tonight. So like it's like very happy for some people that they're leaving. They're finally getting better, and I want to be first name for everyone there. And I'm actually 15, and it looks like I'm a lot younger than 15, but people.
One day you'll be thankful.
people think I'm a lot younger, so like they're going around and whatever they think I'm a young kid. They ask us if everyone's over 12, whatever. It's very.
And how long have you been going out sharing this opportunity with people?
I mean, since I was in yeshiva, since I was yeshiva usually starts about when you're 14, turning 15, but you can start earlier. You can start with your father or whatever. But I started last year. We went also for Hanukkah, so we went around giving out menorahs and stuff. So, but today it only started this morning.
Okay. And so you were at a nursing home earlier. Was that today or this week?
Today, everything was today. The day of Purim, the holiday of Purim, started last night and it's going till today by sunset. It's a one-day. But in Israel, in some cities like Jerusalem, it's actually going to be tomorrow, from tonight till tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to service in a little bit. Who is going to help me with this? You're going to.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Chaim.
All right. I'm basic on the uttering, so just help me through it.
Of course.
And I'm hard of hearing, Susan. I recognize that over here. Sorry. And why do we wrap this 7 times?
Why? The reason why we do it is because the same reason we do 3 over here, 7 over here. It's symbolic. It represents different names of God, and it represents different aspects of the body that we all basically, when we do tefillin, the reason why we put it over here and on the head is that over here it's facing the heart and over here it's facing the brain, so that your heart and your brain, everything that's in a person, what he thinks or what he feels, should be directed towards God and should be God, at least for those few minutes while we're at the tefillin, and hopefully it should continue on for the whole day.
And it's wonderful to be able to try to connect all of this together.
Okay, so one second before we continue, repeat after me. Baruch,
Baruch
Atah,
atah
Adonai,
Adonai
Eloheinu,
Eloheinu
Melech,
Melech
Haolam,
Haolam
Asher,
Asher
Dishanu,
V'tzivanu
V'mitzvotah,
V'mitzvotah
V'tzivanu,
V'tzivanu
L'aniach,
Lana
L'haniach,
Lahanya
Tefillin.
Baruch
Awesome. And now we're just going to say another bracha. Baruch,
Baruch
Atah,
atah
Adonai,
Adonai
Eloheinu,
Eloheinu
Melech,
Melech
Haolam,
Haolam
Asher,
Asher
Dishanu,
V'tzivanu
V'tzivanu,
V'tzivanu
Al,
Al
Mitzvah,
Mitzvah
Tefillin.
Tefillin.
Al,
Okay, now we're gonna say the basic paragraph that every Jewish boy and girl knows since they're a little child. So we're going to be putting our right hand over our eyes. We're going to cover our eyes and we're going to say together, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Okay, we can move around and we're going to say Baruch,
Baruch,
Shem,
Hashem,
Kevod,
Kavod,
Machuto,
Mahuta,
Leolam,
Ma'olam,
Va'ed. And
Va'ed.
we're going to say a short paragraph, Ve'ahavta,
V'ahavta,
Eis,
Eis,
Adonai,
Adonai,
Elohecha,
Alecha,
Bechol,
Olo,
Levavecha,
Levaka,
Ubechol,
V'ho,
Nafshecha,
Nafshishka,
Ve'ayu,
Ve'ayu,
Hadevarim,
yes,
Ha'ele,
Aela,
Asher,
Asher,
Anochi,
Anahi,
Mitzavecha,
Mitzvaha,
Hayom,
Ayam,
Al,
Al,
Levavecha,
Leveka,
Veshinantam,
Vishivantam,
Levanecha,
Levedekta,
Vedibarta,
but yes,
Bam,
Bum,
Beshivtecha,
Shifika,
Beveitecha,
yes,
Uvlechtecha,
Velaktika,
Vaderech,
Vagderek,
Uvsharbecha,
yes,
Uvkumecha,
Mecca, sorry,
Ukshartam,
Ushatam,
Leot,
Lot,
Al,
Al,
Yadecha,
Ladeka,
Vehayu,
Behayu,
Letotafot,
Latota, Foot,
Bain,
Ben,
Einecha,
Aneka,
Uchtaftam,
Vatam,
Al,
Al,
Mezuzot,
Mitzvot,
Betecha,
Bateka,
Uvisharecha.
Avashot.
We want
We want
Mashiach now.
Mashiach.
Amazing. And we did the mitzvah of tefillin, a mitzvah that every single Jewish boy and man since he turns 13 has the obligation to do every single day.
By the way,
Beautiful.
this is the most complete one yet.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful. Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure. And on Purim also we get to put on tefillin. It's a fifth mitzvah. We're full with mitzvah. We're full with commandments of God.
So a shout out again to Rabbi Yossi Harlik and the Chabad of Kendall and Pinecrest and Friendship Circle, as well as my friends Rabbi Friedman, Coconut Grove, and Rabbi Fellick.
Very nice.
And I think we're going to wrap it up. Let's do some words of wisdom. Speak right in the microphone. All right, tell us 15 seconds about good things in your life.
Everyone.
Up to you.
So,
One of the great things in life when people put you on the spot, all right, that's when it really comes up. All right, so speak your truth.
The truth is that everybody should have like a good day, and that you should make everybody happy with a smile, and
Perfect.
good.
Thank you, young man.
on the spot. Thank God every minute, every second, every millisecond that you're alive, because some people aren't. Thank God for everything that you have, a roof over your head, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
You just have to remember before you do anything that everything you do is for God, and everything is for God, and bring Mashiach, right away, and do everything for that purpose only.
I have 15 seconds, so I'd like to thank my mother and my father for being the best parents ever, and I love you guys.
Wow. You're on.
Okay, so may God bless us and God help us that the joy and the spirit of the holiday of Purim is not just going to stay today, and even though today with the costumes and the music and everything, but this joy is going to continue on through the whole year, whether it's the Jewish people by keeping the Shabbat, by putting on tefillin, etc., whether it's with everyone else by keeping the 7 laws of Noah, and may God give everyone health and wealth and everything that they need, and happy until the redemption comes, God willing.
Right. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being here and for taking care of all of us. Folks, thank you for joining us. Happy Purim, and take care of yourself.